Hello, everybody. The daily astrology gravitational report, and that gravitational report, it is about what you push or you pull in your life. You need to understand that the gravitation, the way it works, is depends of what you have from within you, and that creates your energy from within you, and on the base of the planet's gravitational field, we have an energy that is present that help us to think about what's going on in life, what's going on in our situations. And the astrology gravitational report shows you what it's present, what you might be working on it, what might be thinking about it. Had someone messaged me this morning is like, deal, why I feel like crying, why I feel this emotions, why do I feel this situation, what's going on with the stars. And then I had a call with someone, and that with this presence, with the both two energies, which is push and pull. That push, it is about pushing the things that um, they are kind of like the problems. You're pushing the problems away, but you want to attract the positive towards you. But pushing the problems away, they come back. You're pushing them and they come back until you don't realize that pushing the problems back doesn't help you. Uh, they are to show you what you need to work on it. They're not problems, they're challenges. And that gravitation is going to help you. It's like look with the love the problem. Don't look the problem with as a problem, and you don't want to work on it. So some of you is going to feel like this. Okay, you might be feel isolated, and you might feel and this. Well, I am alone. And the reason why you are alone, that what you have inside of you is the relationship with you. You need to stop being this person that doesn't solve its problems. It's require actions. The moon right now is in Libra. The sun is in Cancer. Jupiter is in Aries. Those are cardinal push up of changes. And now Pluto is retrograde in Capricorn. That's why it's kind of like the life asking you, do a cardinal changes, do a major changes. I'm here to support you. And those intense energies, I'm not giving you to get angry, mad, and do aggravations. I'm just here to tell you that those energy as your problems to solve. This is your challenge. You have to all understand and solve in order you to live happy. I want you to be happy, person. That's what the universe says. But you have to do your part. You can't just not doing your part from what you knew. So that's why some of you find themselves of this state from it. And the day today is going to be interesting because at after midnight, okay, the moon is going to move into Scorpio, and it could be intense energy of the problems, but that intense energy comes to you, okay, in the form of a push. But it's going to bring all the problems you need to transform. The moon, when it's in Scorpio, it's going to be that part of Phoenix dies in order to be reborn. It is the sign of the transformation. Okay, it's a sign of you being this person that do everything from within you. Okay, so what's going on right now uh, within the stars is that at 7 o'clock. Okay, hold on. I've been too much forward looking the charts. Okay, so there we go. 7 o'clock. The ascendant just passed through Lilith, and it's in 2 degrees of Leo. Okay, it's got a trines with Jupiter and Neptune, pretty much the same energies as yesterday. The only difference is right now it's that the moon has divine energies with Uranus and the North Node. It's telling you belief in destiny, belief in God, belief in the situations. Look the situation from higher perspective. Don't act of the lower realm, the lower energies. That is your new way of learning. Being an advanced, look from within you. Uh, Take a look your relationships. Take a look from within you, relationship within you. What is that relationship within your soul, your mind, your heart, and your ego? And take a look why you're not happy. So that's what this revaluation energy is, because the moon it squares the sun, the moon squares Pluto. Like, I feel like I need to change, I need to transform, but it's hard. And you feel like pushing the problems. You're not pushing the problems, you're just understanding the problems. Mars, in its own way, is squaring Pluto and the ascendant. Is like the masculine energies does not want to deal with problems. He got enough problems lately, and now he's like, I want to act on it. Careful with the acts, though. That is a lower vibe. It is about to understand the problem before you act. Learn what your consequences will be, and some of the people may be act upon, but without lack of understanding the consequences. So that's gonna be early in the morning at 8 o'clock. The ascendant it's at 13 degrees. It's gonna trine Jupiter and Chiron. Uh, the Chiron is the wounded healer. He's there. You are the wounded healer because it's in the Aries. Okay, your primary energy is growth, which is Jupiter and Aries. Your secondary part is healing from within, the wounded masculine energy from within. That's what this is within Chiron. It's kind of like the opposite energy of Lilith, that Lilith is in Cancer. And now you, as a feminine energy, might seize your part of Lilith from within. Okay. So the moon is still going to be trining Venus and Saturn. Beautiful energy about love. Okay. Take a look. The there is a about the closest surrounding from within you, the closest surrounding from within you. Okay, this is to reevaluate your surrounding and give it the love that you deserve. If somebody takes you, somebody around you takes the love that you need, then you need to change your surrounding, and that's what you're in this state. Okay, that's what that happens from within you. Hermit mode, isolated, and to realize of the things from within yourself. 9 o'clock, the center is going to be at 25 degrees, divine energy from Neptune and Pluto. You will feel the conflict from within. That could be the anger that your ego didn't come, but it's going to be the wisdom from divine energies. That is about like if someone comes with you with anger, push them away, but understand why they're angry. What did you trigger that anger to come to you? At the same time, is the anger from within that you didn't work on the problems, and now it's giving you a chance those problems you to bring them up in the surface from within yourself and work on it. The divine energy is going to be beautiful. The MC right now it's with the North Node and Jupiter with the Moon and Libra. That is about you are going to get glimpses about what the future will be if you overcome your issues about partnership, relationships, family, and your own self. So be mindful about around 9 because that is the energy, that is the power from within you. Follow it, because Neptune and Pluto is giving you an yacht within the ascendant. Beautiful energy. At 10 o'clock, the ascendant is at Virgo, healing time, and you heal from within. And Jupiter is going to help you to grow. You're going to feel growed up. You overcome intense energy, you overcome your anger, you overcome things, and you communicate properly. You understand things that you should do from within you. Okay. The moon, it's going to be trining, but it's also going to be squaring the sun and Pluto. You still, your mind still doesn't want to process the things from within. It's hard. Yeah, it is hard. But once you do it, you're going to liking it, to want it more and more, because Venus gives you the love towards the moon, and Venus gives the love and Saturn, and it's about to get the karmic changes now within the age of Aquarius, because Saturn is in Aquarius. 11 o'clock, the ascendant it's at 19 degrees, 26 minutes in Virgo. Still a healing process, but healing, now you want to understand the value of healing yourself, because what you heal yourself, now you can understand that you're doing for your future karma, what's coming up to you. You fix the situations now, and down the road, the seeds of fixing yourself now will give a fruit in the future. The ascendant it's in sextile with the sun, and the sun is sextile with the north node in Uranus. That is going to be your mind about within family, and the family is going to help you for the future karma that you need to fix from within you. What was it, the family? Was it the right family? Was the right situation? Was it the right order? There is something else was. So there's going to be this revaluation all day long for you. At 12 o'clock, the ascendant moves into Libra, and now you get into this intense energies about well, what cardinal changes I have to do. Maybe they had to do the cardinal changes. Maybe there was, I don't want to change. And Mars, the warrior from within you, is like, stop, look from within. Stop looking to the others. Look from within you. What is the relationship within your own self? The ascendant it's at 1 degree and 22 minutes in Libra. If you're a Libra, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That is the time when the Libra is kind of like a go deep from within, and they reevaluate everything about the relationship. That's what this energy is about. And the cry and all your issues, they're coming with this energy, because the relationship that your soul wants and the relationship you have is different. And the changes all depends from within you, nobody else. So you fix yourself, and then you will fix everything else that comes after. Okay. Yeah, there's going to be some intense energies, but pay attention to yourself. All right. 1 o'clock, the ascendant is pretty much joining the moon, not yet. But here is the MC is joining the sun. Now that spirituality within the sun is going to be kind of like, it's going to be like, I'm going to stay in my mind. I have to find the logic. I have to find the situation. I've done it before and it worked, but did it really work? Find out that you didn't work, and now you may have this pull towards to look it for the divine, which is the sextile between the north node and Uranus with the MC and the sun, because it's within the family. But you're going to have the push, and the push is that you don't see the growth. You don't want to see the growth, but where the growth is from within, not from somewhere else. And when you grow from within, the divine energy is between the moon and Neptune's going to give you the exit line. It's going to show, it's going to light up these visions from within you about, here is the exit. Okay, here's the exit. You do your inner work, and here is the exit for you. At 2 p.m., the energy is going to be even increased more because the ascendant and the moon, they are together. Now that will intensify to the first quarter moon, and it's going to be a square between the AMC. There's going to be a square within the Sun, the Lilith. There's going to be a square with Pluto and total oppositions of Mars. Mars doesn't have positive aspects except with Mercury. The positiveness of what you're talking to yourself. Now, all these cardinal problems, they rise up on the surface. They rise up of this energy from within. And the only thing that will save you, that is a Venus in Gemini that trines Saturn. Saturn trines the ascendant and the moon. And the vision, as I said, from Neptune about the exit light. You don't want to have this heavy energies from within you. You don't want this energy to come over and over and over and over again. It's time to roll up your sleeves and get to work. Solve your situation, solve your things that you need to do. Neptune's going to give a visions within your spirituality, but also is going to give a visions within Lilith. That is the shadow part of you that don't want to get deep within the darkness and transform. Okay, so at 3 o'clock, the ascendant is going to be at Scorpio. Time for transformations, time to look from within. You had enough with intense energies, and now it's like I need to change something. Something has to end. If you listen Mars, that is your ego, the masculine energy, that it's opposing the moon and opposing the ascendant, you kind of like, I gotta end this. But the end is not the answer because the energy is gonna come back in the next day. You need to understand the reason why the problems are, not because the problems will come back again tomorrow, even like it or not. It is what it is. Okay, so it is about you to dive deep from within the problem. You understand why this problem comes to you, why you are pushing it away. All right, because by you pushing that energy away, you're pushing yourself away from yourself. That's what this is. It's about the relationship within you. You're looking deep within your shadow, and now Jupiter, it's telling you, here you go. You push the problem, but the problem is not going to solve by itself from within you. You have a war from within. It's not the person, it's you. Look deep from within, and that's what this energy of the ascendant at 6 degrees 57 minutes and Scorpio would push you down. Yes, that's going to be a trine with Mercury. That is like talks. Later on, the ascendant is going to be at the mid Scorpio, and you might feel this energy of crying, but crying is healing. If you feel like crying, it's good for you, but it's about one time. Scorpio wants to bring the truth out in the surface, and the truth within you is going to help you to be within the truth and within the reality, and that is going to help you to understand the real life, the real relationship, the real family, the real growth from within, and the real transformation in this earth. So 4 o'clock, as I said, the ascendant is going to be a mid Scorpio. It's an 18 degrees, 43 minutes. That is a trine with the sun. Now that part of your inner self, which is the sun, it's giving you an energy. You also may contact someone who is a masculine, older, for advice, someone you respect for it. Could be a parent figure, grandparent figure, or uncle, whatever. You, someone who you respect spiritually. Descendant also, it's a trine with Neptune. It's about that visions that it is. But now Venus is giving you the divine energy of this. Like God tells you, listen, you have to do it. Okay, look at the obstacles and how to solve the obstacles. They're not problems, they're obstacles for you to evolve from them. Okay, so you don't attract them anymore. Um, 5 o'clock, the ascendant, it's at 0 degrees of Sag, beautiful divine energy with Mars. Now you're going to be expressing what God is from within you. But you also may feel like the divine power that you trust in God and you decide to express that. Also, beautiful trine with Jupiter, you will feel the growth, and also the divine energy with Neptune towards the moon and Libra helps because of the ascendant is in trine with Neptune. What that means that your internal focus will look for the vision from within about the divine love from within you. And you will have intense energy. That will be with Saturn because it's very close to the South Node and in Scorpio. That energy is going to be kind of like what I did in the past. So bad. It's this and affects my future. Well, correct it. Don't repeat the same mistakes from the past. And that's going to be one of the probably the focus and the talk that you have from within you. 6 p.m. the ascendant it's at 12 degrees 44 minutes, and Sag oppositions with Venus in Gemini. Duality about love because of love from within you. You probably learned that difference between conditional and unconditional love. So one of the examples of conditional love is you love someone because he's very well spoken in your life. You love them because they give you something. Okay, but when that spokenness goes away, so there is the love goes away. You may like someone physically, their appearance. So over the time, when you understand the inner character of the personality, then all of a sudden the love goes away. So that's not love, that's condition. Okay, you may love someone because he's famous, rich, and all of a sudden, when you understand their internal side, you're like, well, the money and the famous and the richness is not just love. I'm looking for something else. Until you learn that, you have to learn for love for no reason. You just love the person. You just love. You don't know why. That's going to lead you to the unconditional love from within. And somebody may be going to tell you similar things. Maybe you going to be rise up against this challenge from within yourself. But the growth is going to be present. The ascendant, it's got a trine with Neptune, with Jupiter. I'm sorry. That's what the growth will be. At 7 p.m., the ascendant, it's 25 degrees in Sag. You probably gonna have this push of people that you don't want to talk in the family. I don't want to talk to the family about the problems. I don't want to talk about the situations the way they are. I don't want to see these things happening. I don't want to get a go against this love that's in me. I don't want to do and yeah, but you pushing yourself, you running away from the love. The sun is going to be sextile with the moon, where the MC is there. And now the partnership that it's from within is going to create a conflict from within you. The relationship you wanted to control, or the relationship the way it is, proper way. And could be leading to your internal fights from within. But that is going to be trying from Saturn. It is about karma to be listened, to be solved, to be resolved. And you will understand was your karma to be in these situations because you're here and now. So that here and now it's going to be presented because the ascendant is in sextile with Saturn. It's going to be a reminder for you. And Saturn is entwined with Venus, and Venus trining the MC. Love solves all the problems, not aggravations. Some of you maybe he experiencing problems within the family that Family questions gonna rise up, and it's like you should have done this, you should have not done that, and na. Don't listen nobody. Listen the divine from within you. Okay. 8 o'clock, the ascendant, it's at Capricorn, 9 degrees, opposing Mercury and the Sun and the family. Now you're like, it's not your job. What's going on in my family? And I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to talk about it. And I don't want to. But the AMC and the moon, they're still kind of like coming together. The moon, it's 27 degrees of Libra. The ascendant, it's at 4 degrees at Scorpio. And now that energy of you to look within the anger instead of act on the anger, it's going to help you in huge way. And I mean it in huge way. You want to understand the issues that you need to work on it, the issues that you are running from your own self, the issues that the lies didn't help. The truth has to come to the surface. So try to avoid family conflicts within the family. uh, there's going to be some good way of communications. If you use the good way of communication, you'll be all right. But if using Mars is going to be like, I'm fed up. I don't want to listen to the same stories over and over and over again. Well, you don't want to listen to the same stories over and over again because you're taking like a judgment. Now, if somebody repeats the same thing over and over again, that's mean you haven't dealt with the problem. You haven't solved the problem. And that is going to be one of the secrets from what you knew. 9 p.m., the ascendant is together with Pluto. Time for something to transform, time something to change. But what it needs to be changed? Your visions, vision from within. That is the sextile between the ascendant Pluto and Neptune, who is retrograde, who has a divine energies with the moon and Libra, and also has a trine with Scorpio. And Scorpio has a trine with the Sun, and the Sun's got a sextile with Uranus. The universe is helping you. Venus has a divine energy with the MC, talking within you, within your soul. What voice are you going to listen? The voice of the ego or the voice of the soul? And that internal fight, it is about, I need to put my soul up, out in the world, out to change, out to transform, and stop being in this hiding truth personality. I need to be real in real life, for real love, for real family, for a real partnership. This energy is going to be very intense. And it comes in with the preparations that the moon is going to move into Scorpio. The moon, when it comes to a Scorpio, tomorrow you will feel this energy, is the desire of changing. But the truth first will piss you off, but then it's going to be showing you the truth from within. And that's going to help you to transform, basically to die, to resurrect. The resurrections happens in Scorpio, not other place in the zodiac signs. Okay, happens in Scorpio because that's the underworld. Something from which you died to be resurrected, to be increased, to be forced. 10 o'clock, the sun is going to be at 15 degrees, 6 minutes in Aquarius. Beautiful divine energy with the sun and Lilith. That is going to help you, like the wisdom from within. Okay, that is the combined wisdom of the power of Lilith with the sun from within. But also, there's going to be a divine energy from Mercury and Mars. Okay, that's coming up is like why the man looks for two different women. The man looks for the woman who is nice, pretty, cooks, take care of kids, and so on and so on. But also the man looks for the other woman, the dark side of the woman, the one that pleases, and she's crazy, and she's very within the intimacy part. Okay, now it's this understanding about you from within. You will apply it for both to understand what are you looking for. Well, if you're looking for something, first you have to become something. Okay, it's the same thing with the females. They're looking for the man who is angel, but they're also looking for the man who is really crazy to satisfy their wild side. So that energy right here, okay, is going to be very powerful, but it's going to reveal the truth from within you to combine both two energies within your own self. And 11 o'clock, the ascendant is at 8 degrees in Pisces. It's trining the sun, and the sun has got a divine energy towards MC, and the MC has got a divine energies with the North Node in the universe. Divine message. How you gonna take that message though? How you gonna be helping you from within? The ascendant is in 12th house. That is the end of the cycle, the end of the things that uh, they're not good for your life, the toxic environment, or wherever you are within. It is a realization time. The ascendant is a sextile with Mars. Mars is in sextile with Mercury. In, inner talk, inner talk about the family from within you, realizing what family should be and what the family is. If the family has all this distorted energy from within, asking yourself why, not any other way around, and you will find this divine message from within yourself. So that's what the message is for it. And yeah, I'll take some a few questions here. Hi, Heel from within. Hi, Alchemy. Thank you for coming into the chat. And I was feeling good yesterday, but since today morning, unknown fear and guilt came to surface. Yeah, the fear, the guilt will come into surface because that's what the message of the day is. You to go find alone time to evaluate yourself. The guilt from within. What did you do? What did you control? You can't control love. You can't order someone how they have to love you and when they have to love you. Okay. But also could be a guilt because you left the love on the side. You push that love. And then you're crying that the love is not next to you, but you pushed it. So you have to look at it, that guilt from within. Each one was it. What was that guilt about it? You didn't did what you were supposed to do. That's what the guilt is. You have a guilty conscience from within. That is a collective energy, and that's what some of the people can did some things like this, but also is a collective to learn that this is a toxic situations. And now you're looking from within how you to get your things. Is anything not tried and squared? There is a divine energy for your alchemy. Those are also there is a sextiles as well. So yeah, those are the basic energies that comes in. So yeah, but that's what astrology is for it. I prefer women that are both. Yeah, but first, alchemy, that woman from within you gotta be ready for the boat. You gotta be ready for Lilith and Eve from within you. The question is did you going to stop the war from within about each one you're gonna choose, Lilith or Eve? And are you ready for that? Can you handle both? Would you be able to handle both? In order to handle both, you have to become a Samuel, which is the angel, and Adam from within you. So yeah, you guys have any more questions? We'll take some more if you guys have anything from it. If not, this is going to be the astrology report, and I will be later on my other channel at under my main channel about 4 o'clock p.m. And we are going to talk about how to stay connected to self when a life always distracting you. All right, guys. Well, thank you for being in the chat. I appreciate watching the report. I would love your comments below, and we'll keep them going. All right. I will see you tomorrow. Hope you have a great evaluation day, and go date yourself. Go find a self time from within. Go be reflections from within yourself. The more real you become to yourself, the more real life becomes, and the more you will have a real partnership with yourself, real family relationships, and real you, because Jupiter is in Aries now. The growth is you, not somebody else. All right, guys, thank you so much, and be love.